This is Revolt Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete. B. Marsh, you coming down from that Super Bowl high. What we got for the show today?
Yeah, still recovering, and while we're recovering, you know, you can have a little stogie. This is the Chiefs pack. I was in the Philadelphia Eagles locker room.
Wow.
And
Okay then.
Big said, take whatever you want. Big security, what's his name?
Dom.
Big Dom.
Yeah.
Big Dom said, take whatever.
Y'all ran into Big Dom?
Yeah, Big Dom. He said, whatever you want. They walked me right in. They said, whatever you want. I was in there. I felt like I won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Hey, it took everything out of me not to jump in and take the champagne from Saquon. Yeah, they was trying to pass. They had the tequila. They had the champagne. And I was like, should I get in the video? No, let me hold back. I did the right thing. Right?
Yeah, you got it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you did.
Absolutely.
You did.
Did the right thing.
Yeah,
My video was going viral though. I got the little video of AJ and Jalen, you know, having a moment in front of their locker. That was super dope. But I'm excited about this show, right? Football season's over, Super Bowl 59 down in New Orleans. Mike, you was out in Vegas with the kids while we were down there with the adults in New Orleans. We had a phenomenal time. We did so much.
Radio Row.
Yeah, Radio Row, ate good, partied good.
I
Worked good.
didn't party.
Dragos.
We definitely partied.
I was shaking hands.
I was
shaking hands and
y'all
kissing
made
babies.
me drink. Y'all made me drink.
Ooh, not wine?
No, they had me.
You was lit.
I wasn't lit. I wasn't lit.
I'm just saying, you was lit though.
Anyways, we have a little basketball talk. We have some culture talk, and we're going to talk some ball. Patrick Mahomes, the biggest story right now. Well, the outside of the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm excited about diving in.
Absolutely. The show starts now, guys. Welcome to the show, y'all. I am Kayla Nicole, and joining me this week, my teammates, we've got Brandon Marshall, Bezo, and Mike Sims-Walker.
And DJ Khalid.
And DJ Khalid. We can't forget about the DJ.
Was that too loud?
No, I like the energy.
Okay.
I like the energy.
You gotta get that thing like what DJ Khaled got. What's your thing?
We the best.
You know DJ Khaled got that. We the best. What's yours? Sock by
Can we hear it?
Sock by say.
Sapase.
Okay. Sock by say.
Well, sac passe.
Sock by say.
Yeah, everybody say Nabule after you say that?
Yeah.
Okay then.
I like that. Okay, get that ready for the next break. We're gonna come in with that. But let's jump right into some ball, y'all, okay? Some of us were in attendance this weekend while 126 million viewers at home watched the legendary Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs get destroyed by the Eagles and their lethal defense on literally the most viewed stage in Super Bowl history. We all know, leading up to the game, everyone was having the same question, the same conversation. Who is the GOAT? Many were ready to put Mahomes ahead of Brady if he won 3 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But even to my surprise, because that wasn't my stance, but even to my surprise, Mahomes showed up and had arguably one of his worst games since becoming the Chiefs' starting QB. I'm gonna go to you first, Mike. Many are saying that the GOAT combo is over now. Do you agree with that statement? Why
Absolutely not. I mean, over is overkill. He had one bad game. Come on, bro. You got to give this guy some kind of grace. He ain't going to be able to go out there and be Superman every game. And I know that was one of the biggest games of his career, but over is crazy. Let me give you some stats.
That guy.
Since we're going to call who I think we're going to call the GOAT, which is Tom Brady, all right? He's played 22 seasons in the NFL, all right? His first 6 seasons, he won 3 Super Bowls. Then Tom Brady had a 10-year drought.
10-year drought without a Super Bowl.
From 2005 to 2015, Tom Brady didn't go to the Super Bowl at all. Patrick Mahomes is in year 8 with 5 Super Bowl appearances and 3 Super Bowls already. All right, so to say he's out of the GOAT conversation is outrageous because he ain't played half the time Tom Brady played, and he's already at that 3 Super Bowl mark. I mean, it ain't like his best football is behind him. Patrick Mahomes is still in his prime. All right, these boys still got a dynasty. Now that could change depending on Andy Reid, right? But right now, he's definitely still in the conversation.
Well, and at the age of 29, what Patrick Mahomes is right now, you got to think the man got 3 championships, 6-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, 2 regular season MVPs. Tom Brady had 1 at the age of 29. Offensive player, once 3 MVPs in the Super Bowl. Now both of them at the age of 29. Patrick Mahomes got more touchdowns, more passing yards, better completion rating, less interceptions, and more rushing yards.
I don't think any of that matters. I think for
Yikes.
Whoa, hey, hold on, man.
What matters?
But who cares?
Stay with me here. I don't think any of that matters. I think because the debate is the GOAT, right? Who's the GOAT? Will Patrick Mahomes catch the GOAT? Will he become the GOAT? And the reason why I said it doesn't matter because we already know that Patrick Mahomes is the better thrower of the football. We already know that Patrick Mahomes is just way more dynamic as an athlete, as a passer.
Yeah, agreed.
Right? I don't think that's debatable. So what's debatable is, all right, if he would have three-peat, does that put him right there with the GOAT? Does he pass the GOAT? That was the conversation last year when they won the Super Bowl. Now, if he gets to 6 Super Bowls, is that good enough, right? Because Tom Brady has 7. To me, this conversation only comes down to his Super Bowls versus Tom Brady's Super Bowls, right? Is it, 5 to 7? Does his 5 outweigh his 7? Now you start looking at some of those things, but it's all about the rings to me when it comes to this conversation. Now
we still got time, though. You got time. The man only 29.
He does.
Only 29. At 29, 10 years without a Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes ain't going 10 years without a Super Bowl.
Hold on. But the field. Joe Burrow, he's going to win one. Jalen Hurts.
Hey, we can say that.
Jalen Hurts.
We can say that. We can say that.
We can't.
How you give somebody else Super Bowl?
We can. That'll have nothing to do with this conversation. That has nothing to do with this conversation.
I learned a new term at Radio Row. Right? I think this is what the culture is saying, where everybody's saying, can I land?
Let me land.
When did that come into play? Let me land. How long people been saying that? You heard that before, let me land?
No.
That means like, can I finish?
Let me
finish?
Okay.
All right, let me land. Joe Burrow, right? Your boy Josh Allen, will he win one, Mike?
Possibly.
Lamar Jackson, will he win one, right? Jalen Hurts in the Philadelphia Eagles, will they come back?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I think so.
So you got to look at the next 10 years. To say you play another 10 years, what people saying, okay, you play another 10 years of good football. Now you're sharing that with the field, right? I'm picking him over the field, but the field exists. Now it comes down, what quarterback's out there is going to steal one? What's in his best interest right now, or what is in his favor right now, is Andy Reid. You mentioned Andy Reid. Mm-hmm. We got to talk about Coach Spags. If Coach Spags, if he stays the defensive coordinator and he doesn't get a head coaching job, that's in his favor. But Tom Brady is the GOAT, but it is a conversation.
Brandon, why would you bring up all these other quarterbacks? Like when Tom Brady was playing, Peyton won one.
Yeah.
Peyton won two. Russell won a couple. All right, that didn't stop Tom Brady from still winning Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. Like that ain't got nothing to do with this conversation. The conversation is he still? The question is he still in the conversation? And absolutely, he is at the top of the conversation right now. He still got 12 to 15 more years left in him to play football.
It's only 3 quarterbacks with more Super Bowls than Patrick Mahomes.
Right, this guy's in year 8, Brandon. That's like the beginning of his prime, bro. He was going off raw talent.
He just want to argue with me. All I'm doing is giving some facts. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you. I agree with you because there are people out there that's saying, "Oh, the conversation's over." No, the conversation continues, just different now. Because if he'd have won, some people was about to crown him.
Correct. Yeah. I agree.
King, right?
Yeah.
Crown
but
him
rightfully so, though.
So it continues. I agree with you.
It definitely continues.
I agree with you.
Joe Burrow got to win one, and Josh Allen got to win one. That still don't stop Patrick Mahomes
because you got to come
the GOAT.
Like if we want to play the game, right? At the end of the day, you got to strap up the pads and you got to go out there and play. But you got to look at, okay, is he going to play? He's going to play 10 more years. All right. In those 10 years, let's talk about it. There's going to be one quarterback or one team that we don't account for, but you got to assume that Joe Burrow is going to have his team in position. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
We don't know if T. Higgins.
How do we assume?
They're gonna bring him back.
How do we assume that and they didn't make the playoffs?
I'm just saying. But he already went to the Super Bowl. He took the Cincinnati Bengals to the Super Bowl.
Correct.
The Cincinnati Bengals. You put them up there with the Cleveland Browns. So he already did it. You don't think he's going to put them in position to do it again? So I'm just saying, just account for him. So out of the 10 years, can we name quarterbacks that could potentially be in position?
They could potentially be there.
But you talking about potentially be in the Super Bowl. We're talking about potentially being the GOAT.
But the reason why I bring that up, though, Mike, the reason why I bring that up is because those are the guys that's in his way, right? Because he has to get to 5. No, he has to get to probably 6 Super Bowls for him to be the GOAT. I don't think he has to get to 8. I don't think he has to get to 7. I think he has to get to 6. And then you start playing around with the numbers a little bit, everything you threw out. But it comes down to the Super Bowls and the rings.
So the stats don't matter.
To me, what matters more, and I know what I said, but what matters more is the rings, right? Because he can have all those numbers and only have 3 rings or 4. I don't think that's enough.
But how?
Because Tom Brady won 7, and let's not get it twisted. I don't care. People thought 20-something years he played. Come on, man. Like, how disrespectful are we to the game of football and also Tom Brady if we're saying that Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes is better than him, and he only has 3 Super Bowls or 4 Super Bowls.
We can't disrespect Tom like that.
Did Tom Brady not bless us with 20 years of great football?
We can't disrespect Tom Brady like that. 22 to be exact.
I ain't saying that ain't disrespecting. You talking about one of the Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but he haven't did enough, bro, to be crowned the GOAT, the greatest football player of all time.
His legacy's still going.
Exactly, to your point, I think the conversation is a little premature. Patrick himself even said we can't make this judgment of who's the GOAT and who's not until the end of his career. Why are we having this debate so early? I know this is like our favorite thing to do in sports too, is who's the GOAT. That's just barbershop talk. People like to debate that, but it's so early on. I think Patrick is gonna give all these QBs that you just listed a run for their money. Especially when a loss like this, on a stage like this, he's gonna come back with a battery pack charged up. Right. The last time he lost in the Super Bowl, 2021, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. And you know what he did after that?
We went straight to work.
Came back to the Super Bowl again, came back to the Super Bowl again, came back to the Super Bowl again.
No,
but
that's good.
I want to see
Kayla. That's good, Kayla.
But I want to see how he respond. But what he did though, he was working out the next day. I ain't seen no post. I ain't seen nothing about being the
one thing you gotta know about Patrick Mahomes and them Chiefs, they ain't used to losing.
Yeah,
that's not what they do. Like they take that a whole different way. That ain't what they do.
Yeah, but they do have to find another playmaker, right?
Absolutely.
Or I want to see what does a healthy Hollywood Brown look like, because they brought him in.
He came in late
because he injured. Pacheco, the running back, he was hurt. And then also you got a depreciating Travis Kelce as well, right? Mm-hmm. Like it happens to all of us, right? I don't think we're going to see him getting back to 100 catches, et cetera, et cetera. So where's that playmaker going to come from?
I think they have him. I think we underappreciating Worthy right now. Worthy came on strong.
Yeah, he did.
Right towards the end of the season. And don't forget, Rashee Rice tore his ACL. He'll be back next year. That guy was a baller too. Yeah. All right, so they got a couple pieces. They might need one more piece, right? But we can't underappreciate Worthy. Worthy had a strong rookie season.
So you saying the injuries
Rashee Rice
matter?
got hurt.
So you saying the injuries matter?
No, he's saying that they're gonna need
the injuries.
I didn't say that matter.
The injuries matter.
I didn't say that matter. He said they're gonna need some more pieces, and I think they still got enough pieces.
But if they would have had those pieces, would they have won?
I can't say that.
So for everybody watching right now, like we be having these conversations, debate offline. And Mike, he talking about a quarterback. It don't matter, injuries or not, you got to win. That's your take.
That's in football, period. Y'all know that.
Okay.
They don't make no excuses for the coaches if everybody done depleted, like Detroit Lions. Can we say they would have waited to the Super Bowl if their whole defense get hurt?
I got one thing that trump all of that. I got one thing that trump all of that.
What
that?
You know what it is.
No.
Listen.
Come on.
What he's saying is, just so we clear here, that if a quarterback, if he's dealt a bunch of injuries, it don't matter. He still got to win. He still got to produce. But I've never, ever, ever sat in a team meeting, or you have never sat in a team meeting after a loss, and the coach said it's because of the quarterback. He looked at the whole thing, look at the whole team, including themselves, the coaches. So stop this ESPN, stop all of this traditional media talk. I don't know who told you that, but you've been programmed to say, oh my goodness, quarterbacks is just wins or losses. No, it's a
so
team
is it
sport.
safe to say that if the Detroit Lions' whole defense do not get hurt, they win the Super Bowl.
Here you go with these ifs. Here you go
with
these ifs.
He hurt. They hurt.
Here you go with these
okay,
ifs.
well, speaking of the importance of the QB position, we know that the AFC is absolutely loaded with elite QBs. We've got Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Stroud, Herbert. If you had to pick right now which QB best represents the AFC in the Super Bowl next season, quick pick.
I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes.
Even after a loss like that?
Yes, 100%.
I'm going Josh Allen. I think
he gonna stick
I think Josh Allen is one number one receiver away from making it to the.
It don't matter. No. Listen to what he said.
Let me tell you why.
It don't matter. No,
let me tell you why.
It don't matter. He said it don't matter. Whoever you got to win.
You got to win.
Let me tell you why.
Stop contradicting
yourself. Let me tell you why.
No, bro.
Let me tell you why.
Go ahead. Let me
tell you why. Let me tell you why. Can I land? Because Jalen Hurts, when they stop the run with Saquon and they send these cat blitzes at him, who he can rely on a one-on-one backside? AJ Brown, all right? Just drop back.
Smitty.
You see the blitz coming, throw it up, and AJ Brown make a play. That's how you win football games. Josh Allen don't have that. He got to be Superman with his legs on third down. He ain't got no number one guy that, okay, third and three. I know Spags them coming. I got a guy I can rely on. Who's that guy?
But you said it didn't matter, Mike.
But it ain't because of injuries. It's just because he don't have the play.
Did Josh Allen ever go to the championship?
It's called take integrity. If you're gonna say that it don't, whatever the quarterback has, that's what he has. He got to win with it.
That's what stopped him from making it to the Super Bowl. That's what stopped him from beating the Chiefs. He don't have that one guy.
He had Stephon Diggs. He had Emmanuel Sanders.
And they ran out of time. If they won the coin toss,
get it done.
If they won the coin toss,
Coin toss. Why you ain't do it before the coin toss?
If they win the coin toss, they make it to the Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Who's your pick,
come on,
bro. You play. That's Madden football.
Who's your pick?
My pick.
Hold on, before you do it, hold on, Kayla. You know what? This is my roommate in college, right? And he was like the big man on campus, right?
No, I was not.
Yes, you was. Right? So we be playing Madden every day. And when he lost, you know what he say? This ain't real football. Y'all can't beat me in real football. So, what happened to that mindset and mentality? What happened? This ain't no Madden. Talking about if they had more time.
When we playing Madden and somebody start losing, everybody come out their rooms. Everybody go to grabbing stuff. They just go to making a mockery of you. You know what I mean? People just start bothering you. People get a candle, they put it on top of the TV.
Done, put a fork in it.
It ain't just we playing and I just lost and I just mad. No, these people come out of every room in the house. Somebody could be cooking. Somebody could be in the room with their girl. He'll go knock on the door before the game over and make him come out the room.
My point in all of this was real football. Real football. You used to say that even back then. So all this if they had more time, they won the coin toss, none of that matters, bro. You sat in those lockers, that locker room for so many weeks.
Because I'm pretty sure that it was drives in those games that Josh Allen didn't score and to put his team ahead. So it came down to that because he didn't execute.
I'm sorry, Kayla. I just wrecked your whole segment.
No, you didn't. I like it. I love hot takes. Here's another one. Jalen Hurts is now a top 3
Hold on,
QB.
let me get my pick. Let me get my pick.
We ain't got
Lamar
time for it,
Jackson.
shorty.
I'm going Lamar Jackson. I'm going Lamar Jackson. We got to go. I'm going Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and I'm going Jalen Hurts, top 3 QB in football. We've got more ball coming up after this short break. You're watching Revolt Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete. Welcome back to Revolt Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete, and we've got more ball talk for you. I want to take a moment to say congrats to the Birds, okay? Their second title in franchise history, and an even bigger shout out, specifically, I don't know if you guys knew about this, Autumn Lockwood. She's the first Black woman coach to win a Super Bowl. She's on the Eagles team. Yeah, shout out to
What position?
Coach Autumn, okay?
Autumn.
Coach, show some love. But here we go again, okay? The man hasn't even been a champ for 72 hours, and the media is already criticizing his success once again. Hurts was named Super Bowl MVP, but there's some naysayers who think the award should have gone to the defense after they completely, dominated Mahomes and the Chiefs. So let's start there. Did they get it wrong giving Super Bowl MVP to Hurts?
No, they did not. I mean, the MVP is not a collective award. It's an individual award. And individually, Jalen Hurts had the best game on that football field. you got to think the Chiefs got the number 4 defense in the league. And they didn't look like the number 4 defense in the league.
Yeah.
All right, it ain't because of Patrick Mahomes didn't play well. It's because of Jalen Hurts played well. All right, he was 17 for 22, 225 yards, 2 tugs, 1 pick, and then had 72 yards on the ground and another TD. Now, if you give any other quarterback those same exact stats in a Super Bowl, they automatically win Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. Listen, they got it right, but I understand the argument, right? This defense. And Jalen said it afterwards. He said, offense scores points, defense wins championship. And what was this? This was a championship. So exactly. I understand it. And then also when you watch how the defense played. Now, if there was one guy that had a handful of sacks or one guy that had 2 picks, I think it would have went that way. Yeah. But because it was a collective effort, right, and they can't just give it to the defense, or like everybody gets it, then that's why Jalen got it. And it's not default. He deserves it. Mike, for everything that you just said, he balled out, and it couldn't have happened to a better person.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. I'm happy
he
for him.
He deserved it. Yeah, he deserved it. Like you say, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not a collective award. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Jalen Hurts, he did his thing, but bro, that defense, when your defense play like that, bro, you ain't got no choice but to win. Look at Peyton Manning when he played against the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? Like, we thought the world of him, but bro, that defense what did it, not the offense. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, he won the game, but bro, you won the game because of that defense. That defense gave you the ball on the other side of the 50 a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't say they won because they scored, bro. They scored. They capitalized off those stops, though. It ain't like, bro, it could have just been a defensive battle. They could have been getting stopped, too, and that wasn't the case. They stopped Saquon.
Don't get caught up, guys. Don't get caught up in it.
But
see y'all doing it again.
No, I'm not. Let me tell you why I'm not. Because when you're going into the game, what's everybody going to say? What the Chiefs defense, who they need to stop?
Saquon.
They stopped him, and still what happened?
They won.
Let Jalen Hurts beat you, and what he did?
Yeah, he beat you.
Okay, then.
But hold on. But guys, y'all doing it again. That's what they want us to do. We former players. It's all about the team. This is one of the most complete teams we've ever seen.
Correct.
Howie Roseman, like I don't know how he do it.
Yeah.
But this dude is a genius, and this is the guy that runs the organization as far as from a personnel standpoint. So Howie, think about the offensive line. You think about acquiring Saquon Barkley. I didn't know how they were going to do this and how it was going to work by paying your quarterback and 2 wide receivers. Both of them dudes is paid. So you got Devontae Smith and you got A.J. Brown paid. And on the defensive side, you know, they drafted extremely well, and they're going to have to make some decisions in the future. But, you know, this is a team game, bro. Like, that's what everybody, like, all this banter and all this conversation about this guy, that guy, it's a team game. But this is what he's supposed to do. This is what Jalen Hurts is supposed to do in this type of situation.
Yeah, he did his job. He did his job.
But a lot of people are knocking Jalen Hurts because they're saying, what? Oh, he got this, he got Saquon, that's what he's supposed to do. And then there's comps in the past that show other quarterbacks have been set up for success. And we don't talk about them that way.
Right. No. I mean, you just said the other day, though, that Jalen is one of the most disrespected, athletes in all of sports. I think for this very reason.
100%. I mean, I like if you look at the numbers, right, or just look at history, Steve Young, Hall of Famer, he benefited from having a running game, amazing offensive coordinator, offensive-minded coach, the best wide receiver ever, a great defense. Even Troy Aikman took the Dallas Cowboys to 3 Super Bowls?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't never put him in the conversation of one of the best quarterbacks ever, but he's respected.
Yeah.
We gotta put respect on Jalen's name, and then
I think
also
the Super Bowl did it for him, though.
And then also, what we need to do with Jalen, and I want to be early on this. We need to enter Jalen into the conversation. Not only top 5 quarterbacks now, but one of the top 10 quarterbacks of all time.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I want to start that conversation.
Well, he's definitely in the percentage of winning, and winning all time, he's definitely up there in the percentage of winning top 5. But top 10 be stop, man. Top 10 all time.
Okay, so let's get to that point in the conversation, though. Do you think that he's a top 3 QB in the NFL right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who you putting him over?
Yes. It don't matter.
It do matter.
He wins.
He wins.
Stop, bro.
2020,
he came over for Carson Wentz.
He wins.
Stop. I'm telling you.
Yo, man. Hey, bro, stop, man. Start your franchise. Who your quarterback?
Why we got to do it at that way?
You talking about top 3.
I'm going Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, no, Josh. Who is your fucking quarterback?
Josh Allen.
Who is your quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
You're lying.
I'm not.
You're lying.
Stop lying.
You're the therapy.
Bro.
Stop lying.
He wins.
So you gonna take him over Joe Burrow?
He wins.
Are you gonna take
46, 20, and 1, 36, 30,
Taylor, don't say that.
and
Don't say that.
30.
Don't say
Look
that.
at the records.
Don't say
He's
that.
Why not? What you measuring there? Because it looks
Don't
good.
say
You
that.
measuring off the oohs and the
No, I'm
ahs.
not.
Yes,
I'm
you
measuring
are.
out if you had to start a team
Go ahead,
right
Wayne.
now.
Why we always got to change the conversation?
No, because he said the top 3 quarterbacks. Is he the top 3 quarterbacks in the league?
Problem is, you gonna say Lamar Jackson, and he ain't got the record to back that, bro.
Can we stay on Jalen though? Can we stay, because that's a whole nother conversation. Can we stay on Jalen?
Okay, let's stay on Jalen.
Because what I said is, and it's early, some people gonna look at me like, yo, this is crazy. Why would he say that? And then when we look back, we be like, dang, bro was the first person to say it. I'm Soulja Boy. Dre. I'm telling you right now.
So he better than Lamar Jackson.
Listen
That,
to
yo,
me.
you
Listen
said
to
that.
me. Listen
hey,
to me.
right here on I Am Athlete. Right here, you
No,
got
I
your boy
didn't say that.
Bezo.
I didn't
Your
say
boy
that.
Brandon Marshall right here. 9-time Pro Bowler
Bro,
said
I
that.
Bro, just stick to it.
all
Like, no, what I'm saying is this. And I want to be early here. So the top 3 right now. Yes, why? Because he wins. He took over for Carson Wentz week 14, December 10th, right? Carson Wentz goes down, torn ACL. He was on his way to be the MVP. So a lot of pressure on him. He comes in, he beats 2 of the 3 top defenses that year, okay? Now he gets the starting job and he changes number to number 1. Let's talk history, okay? So what has he done since then? In 5 years, he's been to 2 Super Bowls and he's won 1. So this is the conversation.
In the NFC, you're doing this shit. The NFC.
These are the land.
Bring that shit to the AFC.
You like
Can I land?
Y'all just be talking, man. Them people was in the AFC.
Let him land.
Man.
Y'all confusing me. Let me land. So, boom, we talking about this with Patrick Mahomes. How many Super Bowls compared to this person, that person? The way the Eagles are set up, okay? They're set up to go on a run, to become a dynasty. With Saquon Barkley coming back, he still got those 2 receivers outside. He still has his offensive line intact. He still has his key guys on the defensive side that are on rookie deals. They're set up to win. And why did I take us on this journey through history about Steve Young, about Troy Aikman? Why? Because those are the comps for him. And that's why we got to put respect on his name. So this conversation of Jalen Hurts, top 3 right now, we need to be talking about his place in history. And I know it's early, but he's been to 2 Super Bowls in 5 years.
Hey, but
and thank you for letting me land.
You welcome.
Thank you.
But
what?
But listen,
Right,
don't
thank you
injuries
for-
matter? You talking about some that might happen.
No,
We just did it with Patrick Mahomes.
Bro. Why
It
you
might
keep saying-
happen.
See,
People
I know
in the NFC, man.
I know what
People
your
in the
problem is.
AFC.
I know what
Do
Bezo
it
problem is.
anything.
Bezo like to be oohed and awed, right? He like the
No.
dynamic stuff. He like the rushing. He like the breaking 100 tackles and trying to get a ball off. And Jalen Hurts just don't give you that. He just win. He like the oohs and ahs. He want to see the dynamic quarterbacks, the guys that run the zone read and you know what I mean, the dual threat. I get you. I get it. That look good. It look good, but that don't bring you championships, bro. That don't give you wins.
bought him a championship.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, again, say with me, because I was ready for this conversation. No, bro,
That's
like
not
you
what
just
you just said.
throwing
Go
stuff
ahead,
out
go
there.
ahead.
The reason why I brought up those guys, did they not have a top 5 defense?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the San Francisco
Okay,
49ers that
yeah.
got Steve Young,
Okay.
a Hall of Fame jacket. And the
Okay.
same thing with Troy Aikman, the Dallas Cowboys, 3 Super Bowls. They had the complete defense. They had a running game. They had passing. Their general managers was great. So why are we knocking Jalen Hurts on this?
I'm not knocking him. You said is he top 3 in the league, bro. You ain't talking about the top 3 team, the
All right.
top 3 quarterback.
So I know the better
I don't want to
question.
hear about the team.
So the better question
Talk about
is this.
the quarterback,
So let me
bro.
ask you this. Let me
Y'all
ask you
talking
this
about
as
the
a player.
team. We ain't
Okay,
talking
so
about
I ask you
the
this
team.
as a player. Can I ask
Is
you
the
this?
Eagles
Can I
top
ask
3?
you
Who
this?
is
Yes.
your top 3 quarterback?
Damn, I just asked. Can I ask you? You want to ask the question? Go ahead.
Go
ask
aheid.
the
No,
question.
go
question?
question.
Go
Ask
ahead.
it.
You just
ask
landed
the
a plane.
question.
Now
You
you want to
ask
land
the
another one?
Yeah, shit, Spirit Airlines.
Right. Taking up all the airways.
How many players you gonna land? Now name your top 3 quarterbacks.
Huh?
name your top 3 quarterbacks.
If
he's not top 3, name your top 3 quarterbacks.
Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Lamar.
And who has better record than Jalen Hurts?
Bro, listen, bro. We talking about a quarterback.
Just say you done. Say you done.
I'm done. No, because I know when to be done. No, ain't no tap out. He better. Ain't no way you finna see until you taking Jalen Hurts over these dudes.
Can I ask a question, Spirit Airlines?
Yeah, go ahead.
Plan another plan.
All right. So as a player, right? As a player sitting in the locker room, I hear what you're saying as far as the top 3 quarterbacks throwing the ball. Let me land. Okay. But the ultimate goal is just to win, right? Isn't that the ultimate goal? Don't you just want to win if you're sitting in the locker room?
As a player.
As a player, what do you want? Do you want to have a quarterback that got MVPs? And there's no knock on Josh Allen or Lamar, none of those guys. But do you want the quarterback that's throwing for 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns, and all of that? Or do you want to be in a Super Bowl?
Man.
Yeah,
bro, I want you to answer this.
Yeah, no, answer
that
question.
I want to be in a Super Bowl.
Okay,
I'm a team player.
Okay, then.
Yeah, but answer this. What quarterback you want throwing you the ball, Mahomes or Jalen Hurts?
I want to be in the Super Bowl.
What?
I was just there.
No.
Based off of that game, Jalen Hurts. Based off of that game,
have your team ever won a game and you didn't get the ball and you threw a fit?
God. Am I youth?
Youth, adulthood, whatever you want to do.
Yes.
All right, then.
Yes.
Why is you mad because your team won but you ain't get the ball?
Because I was young and dumb.
I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this.
I'm telling you that he don't want Jalen Hurts throwing the ball. He want Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball because he want the yard.
No, he want a quarterback that's going to give him the ball. It don't matter what his name looks like.
He ain't getting the ball.
Here's how I'm thinking as a wide receiver.
Man, I wish I had them papers.
As a wide receiver, this is how I'm thinking. We are in the Super Bowl because they see my value and they're putting me in position to help the team get to the Super Bowl. Why would I want to? No, I wouldn't, because I know what you're saying. No, I wouldn't want to be on a team where I'm not catching the ball. But A.J. Brown, look, he made some big plays in the playoffs to get the team here. Now, did his production dip? Absolutely.
But is that Jalen Hurts' fault? Because I just showed y'all the Rams game and A.J. Brown had 7 targets, 5 catches and 2 drops. Is that Jalen Hurts' fault?
Well, that's a whole nother conversation.
We get on that.
That's a whole nother conversation.
I know Spirit Airlines won't throw him the ball. And it ain't Jalen Hurts.
When we were in the Eagles press conference, Nick Sirianni told us that he has like a poster in his office that says, "Victory favors the team making the fewest mistakes." And I think to your point, Jalen's game is not always the sexiest. It's not the most exciting. People call him, game manager Jalen. I get it. But if he's winning games, and he's beating, he is.
Talk about the team.
Who's throwing the ball?
But I did.
I
gave you the comps in history. I gave you the comps in history.
I understand that, but don't say he, bro. He ain't winning the games. He ain't winning it. Patrick Mahomes be winning the games. Josh Allen be winning the games. Lamar Jackson be winning the games. Jalen Hurts ain't winning the games.
This is the Jalen Hurts disrespect.
He ain't winning the games.
Who's winning the games then? How you gonna give all those quarterbacks all that credit? Ain't gonna give him that.
Hold on. Me and Mike is on the same page, but before we gotta go here, but really quickly, Mike. So who you take, Jalen or Josh Allen? Because you love Josh Allen.
I'm taking Jalen. I'm taking Josh Allen.
What? But he
don't win,
but
why?
He don't win.
He do win.
No, he don't.
He ain't won a Super Bowl.
He just okay, Lamar Jackson done did.
Woo! And on that note, we're going to switch gears.
What he
Game Fits are coming up next. Welcome back, y'all. It is time for Game Fits, where we drop the X's and O's and talk about the little yeses and nos in fashion. First up, we're going to start with the ladies today, and this is Angel Reese.
Yes.
It's a yes for me, too. I think this is a huge trend right now. Women are doing the whole, like masculine business look. They're wearing ties and button-ups. Teacher aesthetic, office business aesthetic. I like it, with a little street to it.
So, she's on trend, and it's a yes for me, but I'm more excited for Angel because she's in her bag now. Like these last couple of months, I don't know if it's since she sat down with La Roche and talked about fashion and he kind of encouraged her to kind of switch it up a little bit. But since that conversation, she's really been in her bag. Before, I don't know what she was doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't like it. Now I can see her in Paris. I can see her at Fashion Week. she's right there.
Angel can't do no wrong in my eyes right now.
Yeah,
in the kind of fashion, whatever it is at this point, I support everything Angel does.
Why you say that, Mike?
I just like her angle. She's just not the norm. She's just stepping out of the box a little bit. Like she's just not being a WNBA player that we used to seeing.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I mean? We used to see.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by
we
that?
just used to seeing
Don't answer the question. Don't do it.
She's not basketball sweetheart.
Yeah, she's like the basketball sweetheart, exactly. Like she wearing dresses, she just switching it up. She giving sexy one night, she giving tomboy one night, she giving teacher look one night. You know what I mean? I like to switch
She's
up.
diverse.
Exactly.
Diversity wins.
She's not a monolith, is what we like to say.
There it is.
Meaning like you don't.
Well, some people don't know what a monolith is.
She can be more than one thing. You don't have to just be one thing as a woman or as an athlete. So I completely agree. Okay, next up we go to NOLA for Super Bowl week, and we have CD Lamb at the GQ party on their green carpet. What we
Why
think?
you shaking your head? Man, got on the waist trainer, man.
He over there like, oh yeah, that shit flies. Man, got on a fucking waist trainer.
Well, I had to Google it. It's actually called a
That
cummerbund.
man got on a cummerbund.
He got on the abs.
So you wear that, Kayla, when you have on a tuxedo, right?
Yes.
And yeah, I can't go with this.
I think this is a really fly rendition of like a traditional suit that you would typically wear.
But he got on
Also,
a
you have to
t-shirt
consider
with
this
it.
is a GQ party. Or was this their GQ event where they had the actual like runway show? I think this was the runway show.
Right.
So this is giving high fashion to me.
So
it
that's
doesn't
runway for you,
doesn't
B?
matter in the Super Bowl and you're on the carpet. Yes, I mean, look, for me, I feel like I'm one of the most stylish athletes, retired athletes out there. I'm not into fashion, big difference. Not into fashion, but style. And this is what I would wear. I would wear this. This is a big yes to me. You know, he took the cummerbund, the tux,
With a baggy
part of
tee?
the tux, and then put the tee on it.
vintage
Absolutely,
tee, I like it.
100%, 100%,
I like it as
100%.
well.
Okay.
There's a reason why he's on here. So
No,
maybe y'all need to
that's
take
just
some
what he
notes.
wore. No, that ain't the reason. This is what he decided.
it's a
to wear.
reason.
I think this
That's
one of them
what
things
y'all
like,
like.
And there's a
Hey, this
reason.
one of them things like, boy, I'm finna separate myself today.
Yeah.
And then it don't go that way. It don't go that way. It ain't hit like it was supposed
Bro,
to.
y'all sick.
Hold on, B, what you
That's one of
rating,
the
B?
best.
Nah.
That's one of the best fits that we've ever had up on here.
Oh,
To
wow.
be honest with you,
Whoa,
Beatles.
hot
because
take.
it's style. Like
Hot
you,
take.
this is bro.
A
This is
cummerbund with an oversized tee.
yes.
B, stop, B.
Yes.
I'm just saying that we have literally not ever seen this before. Like I think sometimes the looks get a little played. Like everyone's doing the biggie baggy jeans with the big boots. We haven't seen this.
Fly.
Ooh, with the shoes too.
Regional championship, the T-shirt. I mean, it could have been red, and then we threw it off the blue, the baby blue. Yes, sir.
crazy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can agree to disagree. It's okay. Let's jump back over to the ladies in the WNBA. Check out Skylar Diggins-Smith.
Man, Skylar Diggins need to cover it up a little bit, man.
I like
she need to button up a little bit, man.
I think she's
Why she
covered
need a
up.
button
I
up?
think she.
She
I don't know
can't
how
be
much
having
more
that.
covered up you want her, bro. What you want?
Man, button it up, man.
Her collarbone?
What she need to button up? I like it. I think
Button
it's.
it up,
What are you saying?
I
Say
like
what you're
this.
saying.
I
Cut
think
them
this-
cup A's out, man. Button it up, man. Cut
think-
A's out,
I
man.
think
You
this
gotta
simple
button it up a
butt
little
factor.
bit, man.
I think this super
Somebody don't want to see her
butter
chest bone.
Okay.
Man, you
We're
out here
gonna talk about
crazy.
we're gonna sexualize her.
I like the color. Olive is one of my favorite colors to wear.
I love a monochromatic moment. Green on green is a vibe. I don't love the pant in the boot, like the jogger situation. I would have preferred like a wide leg pant just because that's just more of the vibe these days. But I think that this is a cool look.
Yeah.
It's very high fashion with these puffy sleeves.
Again, like I'm always going to say this. This is the Unrivaled, the new league. They're down here in Doral for 10
Now she
weeks.
been balling.
Yeah, she's been balling.
She's a dog for real.
And I say that because she has on this outfit that's not South Florida. It's warm in South Florida. But athletes take note. When you walk into your game, into the arena, it's a runway.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want. There's no rules. This is a big yes for me.
Agreed. We've got another hooper in game fits today. Let's see what Steph Curry was rocking pre-game. A little
Listen,
all black.
everything Steph do for me is a yes, but on a 6'5", 6'6" person.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know. It's just like
You don't like none of his fits, though.
No, I do. His fits is crazy. But like
You're saying if he was taller, you would like it better.
yeah.
I think
why
what
you
you're
gotta be
saying is
tall to
like
wear
you're not
that?
believing it, the Steph Curry. It's not. It's the aura of Steph
How
Curry.
tall
I
is
feel
Steph
like.
Curry?
6'3".
You're not buying it.
Steph is 6'3". Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Steph is 6'3".
That's what I'm saying. It's
don't-
not about his size. It's
You
just
just don't like
Steph.
the-
It's dad.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
dad.
The fit is
Yeah, the fit is
amazing.
Rule of thumb.
He is
when
a dad.
When in doubt, wear black.
This ain't a dad look. This is a dope look.
Yeah.
He's saying it's not believable on Steph Curry. I think. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Which isn't fair because
what
Steph
you gotta do?
He's a little vanilla maybe sometimes, and he feels like this is a little adventurous for him, a little badass for Steph.
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
like this for Steph. You know, Steph almost crossing over that.
Because he don't be dressing like his regular style is not that, though.
No.
You know what I mean?
I like this for Steph,
Even
though,
the
because
personality, the vibe.
you gotta understand though, Steph almost at that Unk age, right? So I'm sure he got them young teammates in there, and they were like, Unk, let me tie you up. Unk, you gotta wear this.
Yeah.
You would be surprised too. Steph is really consistent. Like he's really, really consistent. He's not gonna go out the box, but he's consistent with his looks. So I don't think that one was too crazy.
It's a
I
grown
don't think
man
you're used to seeing Steph dress well though. That's not what he's known for, but he's good at it. He's good at it.
Maybe because he signed to Under Armour. Can't take Under Armour serious.
That might have a lot to do with it. That might have a lot to do with it.
Good point.
That's a good point. All right, Joe, last but not least, we have Unrivaled's Rickea Jackson. And she can do no wrong in my mind. She is like a Barbie doll, can wear whatever she wants. Just absolutely stunning. I love this.
That's right.
I like that.
I don't want to say the wrong thing. She crushed it. I mean, we ain't really allowed to say that. Like,
What is the wrong thing?
beautiful. Beautiful.
What's
Are we allowed to
wrong
say
with
that?
I
that?
was saying that.
It's such a sensitive environment, such a sensitive
Man,
world.
y'all gotta
Like,
stop with
we get in
this,
trouble, so
man.
we say that as
Come
Can you
on,
say that
understand
she's
what it is. What's like,
Bruh, and
Yeah,
beautiful
man,
is
like,
a compliment.
isn't that-
If you can take anything other than a compliment with the word beautiful, bro, we in the wrong
You can
business,
definitely
dog.
say she's beautiful.
Man, so are we not in weird times right
We
now?
are, but beautiful
Even
is a
like,
compliment,
what's
bro.
offensive, what's not. She crushed it. And like the whole look, everything. I feel like I'm wrong. E-entertainment or something. Look at the makeup. What's it called? Which I got the face beat.
Glam.
You got the face beat. Yeah.
Gorgeous, Rickea.
Gorgeous.
Well, that's it for Game Fits. We're going to take a quick break. Behind the Headlines is up next. Welcome back to Revolt Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete. It's time for us to go a bit deeper and take a look behind the headlines. Hollywood is here as always. What you got for us, player?
Can I break some news?
Please.
Break the
Y'all
news,
mind if I
Hollywood.
break some news? So as of today, the NFL just announced that this Kendrick Lamar halftime show is the most watched NFL halftime performance of all time, sitting at 133.5 million views, and it's up 3%
You hear that, Bezo?
versus last year.
You hear that, Bezo?
Now, in this performance,
Not Future.
it was a lot of subliminal
ain't performed
messages. You got the Uncle Sam thing, while the president is at the Super Bowl game.
Yeah.
You got the A on his chest. People thought think that he's talking about the A minor in the song, but a lot of people also said that it has something to do with his PG Lang brand. You got Serena Williams crip walking, which is allegedly one of Drake's exes. It was so many
Not
subliminals.
allegedly.
Ain't no legend.
See, I'm glad I had
It's so many. So let me ask y'all, did y'all appreciate these messages? Yes or no? Like, did y'all catch them at first glance?
Let's backtrack a little bit, because I don't like how you trying to give Kendrick Lamar all this credit.
Wait.
Nah, that was the most watched Super Bowl, right? Not just halftime show, Super Bowl. I'm glad I'm prepared. That was the most
It all
watched Super
tied in
Bowl
together, though,
of
Mike.
all time.
Yeah.
I've never, ever seen nobody watch the Super Bowl and turn the channel at halftime. Never in my life seen nobody at halftime. Nobody's turned the channel,
Bro,
right?
Yo,
So you didn't enjoy it. You didn't enjoy it.
I did not enjoy it because it's called a halftime. It's called a Super Bowl halftime show. A show
That man
is
gave you a
entertainment.
show, bro.
I don't want to see subliminal messages. If you got a message, get it across. Don't try to.
So you want him to beat on there? You want him to beat at the halftime? Grab the mic like Kanye West.
Stop being lazy.
You
Stop
want
being
him to grab the
lazy.
mic like
Breathe.
Kanye West? You do the Kanye West at the halftime show.
Hey, he called Drake name. Why you can't? If you got a problem with society, say it. Don't try to give us no message.
did.
He put an address on Drake name. We all know
was
we
in the
addressing
song.
in the song.
That
say
was literally
Drake.
in the song. That was literally in the song.
He
though.
said, say Drake. So if he have a problem with how society is read, we don't need to be trying to see that in a halftime show, bro. We want to see entertainment. That's what it is. It's a halftime show. It's not their time to sit there and talk about the revolution, especially if you ain't gonna put no action behind
Hey,
it.
check this out, Mike. Hey,
All
Mike.
right, we already
Hey, Mike,
know our problems right now,
Mike.
bro.
You wanted
We
to
need
see Lil
action.
Wayne.
We need action.
You
We don't
wanted to
need
see Lil
nobody
Wayne?
doing
I
no-
wanted to see
No,
Lil
it
Wayne.
ain't even about seeing Lil Wayne. We
No,
want to see a
listen.
show.
You wanted to see Lil Wayne.
No.
I wanted to see Lil Wayne. Now, when Lil Wayne had gave us that,
No.
And we didn't want
He would
that.
have gave us that.
We didn't want that.
Bro, that was a real show.
What did you want?
Mike.
You
I wanted a show. I wanted entertainment.
What you
that
said
was
going
for-
in, what you
bro,
said
that
going
hip-hop
in-
is culture.
What you
that
said going
wasn't for
in?
the
What you
culture.
said going in is you preferred Lil Wayne.
I did.
You think you would have been more entertained?
I think everybody would have been more entertained with Lil Wayne. Everybody been more entertained. Because we would have to go look
Lil
at
Wayne
it
would've
3-4
just
more
been running
times
back and forth across
to
the
try to-
stage.
We wouldn't have
singing
to
the
go.
song.
We wouldn't have to go look at it 3-4 more times to try to figure out what was he trying to say here.
guess
What was
what?
he trying to say
But guess
here?
what? No, but this is the thing though. That's fine. Where'd you watch the Super Bowl at?
On the West Coast.
Where'd you watch
in
it?
Las Vegas.
Where'd you watch it from?
At the Cosmopolitan Resort.
Okay.
And
Well, I was
at
in the
at
stands. I was in the stands at the game. So I got a live view of the people in the audience, and I'm surrounded by just my seat, surrounded by Eagles fans, older,
Yep.
a lot of white people. Let's just be honest. And you know what them white people were doing in there? They didn't know They didn't know a single word, not a lyric. Hopping and bopping and recording and enjoying the show. It was a show.
Yeah,
it was
it
an
was a show,
art
bro.
form.
That was a real
And the fact
movie.
that there were so many nuggets and layers to it, he didn't get up on there and have people just twerking and dancing and this is hip hop. There was so much culture in that halftime show. I am appalled.
Man, that man had
During
about 12 people jump out of Monte Carlo.
During Black History Month, you would say that you didn't want to see a layered, a cultural performance like that during one of the biggest games of all time.
Look at my.
I came to see a show. I didn't come to see somebody marching, and we keep talking about
What would have been more of a show though?
Huh?
What would have been? What Lil Wayne? What?
Twerking.
Lil Wayne, and then Master P, and then the second line, like the New Orleans
a
culture.
concert,
Since you know
Mike.
so much,
That's what a halftime Super Bowl show is. What are you
not a
talking
damn
about? It's a
concert.
concert.
No.
It's a show. It's entertainment.
He had hundreds.
It's the whole-
He had hundreds of black dancers on that set. Did you notice that too? It was all black people.
Hey,
Nothing
bro.
but black
Mike,
people.
At a point
Mike.
right now, we don't need to keep sending messages. Send messages by
Mike,
action. Get
Mike,
it
What makes,
before
what
time.
makes the halftime show special? One, the artists got to pay for it themselves because they understand how big the moment is. And when you have a big moment like this, I think it is about a message and it's what you're pushing forward, right? Like everything that he has now is through the roof, right? I think his streams, his music is up 300%. He just launched his tour a couple of months ago. He had made this announcement, 22 city tour, I believe it is.
Bro,
2 stops in Toronto, by the way. He won. But the other thing that makes these halftime shows special, bro, is the messages, is the design of the set. So it's not just the music, it's everything.
it is, though.
From the fashion
Hold on, Bizo.
to the lighting to the staging to,
people-
who you're
to
bringing
the
out.
people you bring out.
We see the
to the
we see the
people-
messages every day. We see them on social media. We see them when police kill black people. We see it with Donald Trump. These are the messages. He ain't no action going behind none of these messages. We don't need to see a message
What is
no
a
more.
bigger
We need
action?
action, bro.
What is
we don't
the
need to
bigger
see it.
action?
Well, you get out there, give us the action.
know.
Get on the front
You
line.
got it,
He's
right?
using-
Get on the front line.
Okay,
What's
hold on.
Orlando
Hold on.
need?
Can I land? No, let me land. Let me
What's
land.
Orlando need?
Hey.
What you,
I need
if
to
I'm
land.
spared, what you is?
Because what?
You Delta?
I'm a PJ.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I don't think that he could have taken a stance or used his platform in any different way. He couldn't have done any better job than what he did. Specifically to your point, you said he brought out people, right? SZA, obviously, he has music with SZA. He brings out Serena Williams to Crip Walk. Serena Williams
Man, ain't
to
gonna lie,
Crip
we-
Walk.
Don't get on that.
No, we getting on it.
Don't do that.
Oh, we getting on it.
Kayla, don't do
Serena,
that.
because you finna put
Kayla,
Serena
don't do
in the
that.
bad
Yeah,
spot.
don't do that. Don't do that. 'cause
Serena need to go home with her
Can
husband.
she land? Can she land?
Go ahead.
Because I don't think that you guys know the history of it. Because you think that Serena was on the stage because she has beef with Drake. That's what you think, right?
That's what else was she not
First of all, you don't know what Serena got with Drake. We don't know what Serena got going on with
We
Drake.
do
Come on,
know.
Kayla.
We literally
Kayla,
do
don't
not
do
know.
us
But
like
hold
that.
on, but it's okay. Let's just go to the facts. Let's just go to the facts, okay?
let's go.
2012 Olympics. Serena Crip walked after her gold-winning, successful win at the Olympics, right? And then got ripped to shreds by the media because she's a black woman doing black people things. And y'all want to sit here and tell me that she shouldn't have done it again?
No,
Give me the
we
opportunity.
telling you that ain't why she was on that
was
stage.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, that's
We
cool.
telling you she was on that stage.
Okay, so
Crip
then
walking
let's allow
because-
for Serena to speak for herself because we're not going to put words in people's mouths. You don't know what anyone's intentions are. Serena went on her own Instagram today and posted saying this, quote, when Kendrick Lamar and team called and asked me to dance, she said, we've been trying to do something forever. What about this? We loved your Crip walk at the Olympics after you won the gold medal. Serena then said, I'm like, Super Bowl, are you serious? When in the world would I ever be able to dance at a Super Bowl? Never, let's do it. I knew my winning dance after the Olympics would pay off one day. End of story. That's Serena's post.
It's cool.
That's not in the story. That's PR.
Yeah, that's
PR.
Come on.
That's PR. She knows.
Kayla.
That's PR.
Bruh.
I think it's both. I think it's both. It's both.
Serena
it's both. It's both.
was with a real man, she'll be single right now.
Yeah.
All right, she would not be going home to her husband with the kids because ain't nobody wife finna be on that stage at halftime quick walking with a song that's dissing their ex-boyfriend. Right? Ain't no man finna allow that.
Go ahead. Okay, so do you guys know that Drake originally made a song about Serena and mentioned Serena's husband, right? Right?
So
let's
she
look
up there because of Drake.
Hold on.
Let's look up the lyrics.
Going somewhere
Let's
with
look up the lyrics. Let's look up the
Because
lyrics.
that's a big conversation
He
right now.
said
Stephen A. Smith.
Drake took a shot at Serena, not just at Serena, but also her husband.
Serena should have made a diss track then.
But this is her diss track. This is her reparations. That's what I'm saying. It's like
but
she
what
can't do
about
nothing.
this,
But
But it's both though.
Drake can do whatever Drake want to do. Drake can write songs. Drake can talk trash. But the minute a woman stands up for herself and gets the crip walking at a halftime show, it's a problem.
But is that standing up for
This is
yourself, though,
reparations.
Caleb?
Why is Serena Williams up there crip walking?
Absolutely. Because she can.
No, and her
Because
sister
she
got
can.
killed by a crip.
Because it's a dance. Now we're gonna do that.
Your sister got killed by a
Now we're gonna do that.
True. Why are you on the biggest stage of football halftime?
Okay, so then she's
history,
blood walking
crip
then.
walking?
If we're gonna make it a gang thing, because now you're trying to say that she's doing it for gang affiliation. She's up there dancing and performing.
Hey, look,
she's
dog.
performing.
Ooh, I don't even know where to go with that conversation.
Because we don't support Big Meech. Because of what? But my sister got killed by a known active gang
And you
member,
out
a
there
crip.
doing their
Why would
famous
you
dance?
get up there and do a damn crip walk?
It's not just a crip walk. You can blood walk too. Next.
Man, come on,
man.
She was crip walking.
Okay, let's go back to the facts.
Further the conversation.
That was deep, but go ahead.
That was not deep.
It is. It is
That is
because
deep as a puddle.
I think I'm
Please.
gonna throw it to you, Hollywood. But first, I think it's both, right? Outside of where the curveball you just threw us. First, you know, Drake, he did diss her and her husband.
Okay.
Right? And so this was a great opportunity for her and her husband to get the final
Who
laugh.
supported her, by the way,
And
and
then
said it was a
also
great performance?
the Olympics, not the Olympics, but Wimbledon, when she crip walked, like I love the message there.
And she's done
But
this
as an
before. It's not
artist,
like
as
it's
an
out of
athlete,
nowhere.
you can craft your narrative and your story, right? So I think it's that. But Bezo just threw out something that that's a big deal.
She addressed it when she did it at the Olympics. She
What
said
she
it was a
addressed?
dance. It's not that deep.
But then also you got to getting into the culture of LA and culture, like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like there's a lot of people that aren't affiliated that will crip walk, blood walk. So I mean that's a conversation that I'm not ready to have because I'm not from LA, you know. But that
I
is
crip
deep
walk all
though.
the
That
time.
is deep. That is deep.
So Brandon,
not
would you
deep.
allow your wife, or Bezo, would you allow your wife to be on that stage crip walking
Allow.
to the song that's dissing her ex-boyfriend?
I'm gonna take
Reparations.
Would y'all allow?
Well, there's two
No.
ways you can. There's several ways you can go about it. There's Russell Wilson and Sierra. Future came out and dissed Russell Wilson, and they chose not to take the high road and not say anything. Right?
Sierra has diss songs about about Future.
Yeah, I'm talking about since then. Since. I'm talking about since. And now you have what you're asking me. They didn't take the high road. She's playing into it.
Would you allow your wife to be on that
That's
stage?
what I'm trying to figure out.
That boy bounce around, boy. Answer the question.
Excuse me, if Drake made a song, and I already know this, because you don't even have to tell me the truth, because I already know. If Drake made a diss song specifically about you
Okay.
and your wife, what did he say? Hold on, I gotta get the lyrics, because it's like you just want her to sit down and be quiet, and that's crazy to me.
Well, you can. That's what I said. You can take the
Where
high
are the
road, or you can.
no.
lean into
Okay,
it.
he said, sidebar, Serena, your husband a groupie. He claimed we don't got a problem, but no, boo, it's like you coming for sushi, we might pop up on him at will like Suzuki. So he's not just, threatening your family. He's a direct assassination of your character.
how
who you
old
are
is
as
that
opposed to-
song?
Who cares? It is reparations.
So why she couldn't have
What
went on
reparation?
Like,
What game is we playing right now? Like, hey, yo, let me get my get back.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what she
Man,
chooses
that
to
ain't no
do.
damn get back.
It
Ain't no
is.
get back.
Hollywood.
No, it ain't. It's showing you how powerful Drake really is.
Exactly. That's
Because
what
guess
it's
what? Without Drake, none of this shit is going on.
No, but my thing is this: why can Drake say whatever Drake wants to say?
Because he's
and
an
nobody can
artist.
respond?
He's an artist. He's a very good rapper. He can say whatever he want to say.
Okay.
Future, he can say whatever he want to say. Wimbledon, Serena, get your ass on Angel Reese's platform and say what you want to say. Don't get up on the stage because you mad at your ex and start crip
She's
walking. Now
not
you got the
mad.
world like, damn, you married? You got you down your feelings. I'm like, hey, baby, sit your ass down. We ain't doing that.
So, Kayla, if you was married with kids, would you have been on that stage?
You asking me that?
I'm asking you that.
Yeah.
I would have, if Kendrick would have asked me now to be on the stage, I would have been up there.
No. Situational.
I would have, because I think that what you guys are doing is putting words and emotions into Serena's mouth that she has never communicated to you. So what she said was, I got the opportunity. I was bashed about this in the media.
We gonna say that.
This entire performance is about elevating Black culture and taking a stance. If she decided to be a part of history, that was her choice.
But we can't overlook the facts that Drake is her ex. The diss song is about Drake. And she's on the stage. We've never seen her walking nowhere else.
Why she
We've never
walk
seen her
to a different
dancing.
song?
What I will say, I'm gonna toss it back to you so we can land the plane here. To Kayla's point, right? To Serena's statement as far as elevating Black culture. I feel that Kendrick Lamar did a masterful job doing that, right? There was a lot of hidden messages there, and there's still some that we gotta weed through. But that happened. And this could potentially be the distraction where instead of us leaning into the message, now we're talking about
Would
nonsense,
you let your wife do
right?
that?
Like,
what?
You know what I'm saying?
I want to know how you ask your husband that. Hey, yo, baby.
That doesn't matter.
Kendrick finna get up there and do the not like
because
us.
that is not the point. Y'all are missing the point. You guys are grabbing on low-hanging fruit. This was about showing the protection of a Black woman in a culture that is constantly trying to tell you that you can't do it. You can't do it. You should sit down. You should be quiet. Drake can say whatever he wants about this woman and her family.
That's just not a Black woman.
And she
that's
went
a
up there
wife.
and did a two-step, and y'all like, she should be Drake.
But you said it's not about Drake, though. You said it's not about Drake. You said it's not about Drake. You said it's not about Drake. It's about the Black girl having a moment.
We're talking about a wife with kids, bro.
Protect her at all costs. So if she wants to go on stage
it's not her job.
and dance to a
where's her man at?
Don't go anywhere because we have more behind the headlines after this short break.
In the stand support. Welcome back to Revolt Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete. We have more behind the headlines from the association. Hollywood.
Ooh.
What's up?
The association.
All right, quick math. What's 23 plus 77?
100.
Can do it.
Beautiful. First 3 quarters, the LA. That was good, Mike. I like that. Were y'all able to get that off as quick?
That wasn't that hard. Look, Mike looking like he did so long.
Not that hard at all.
I didn't even try.
So that's 100 points in Luka Dončić's debut against the Utah Jazz when he first game with the LA Lakers playing alongside LeBron James. They scored 100 points in the first 3 quarters. Luka Dončić was able to drop 14, 5, and 4 in just 24 minutes in this debut game. This happened on February 10th, yesterday, made it happen. My question to y'all is Luka Dončić the first superstar to join LeBron where it's unclear who's the sidekick?
No, it's clear. He said it. What did he say, Mike? What did LeBron say?
Don't fit in, fit out.
He said that's LeBron saying this is your team.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah,
and I feel like LeBron, he wants that, and he's been wanting that for the last few years in AD. Like, this is your team.
Yeah.
Going back to the bubble, when they won it, I feel like they kind of stole a championship.
No, they did.
They kind of stole a championship, and the reason why I say that is because in the championship, remember who won? Tom Brady and LeBron James from the biggest sports in America. It took leadership in the pandemic to keep the team together, to work through all of those things. So I'm not surprised that LeBron and AD were the ones because of LeBron's leadership. He can go in the locker room and know this is how we moving. But when that happened, right, the conversation, we talked about this with Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady earlier, there's the debate, Michael Jordan and LeBron. That became his 4th championship, okay? And it was so amazing to watch because we're now looking at like, yo, LeBron could potentially go into that Magic Johnson role and AD be the guy. AD never fully took over. Now you got Luka. Yeah. LeBron can be that guy.
He just showing you he the ultimate leader. That's what an ultimate leader does. No, I don't need all the spotlight all the time.
Right.
Let's go back. The only reason that AD was that guy in the bubble because he had a center in Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
And McGee too, right?
And JaVale McGee, exactly. So AD was actually there to be a power forward. He could be himself. And that's why he was able to take over like he did in the bubble. Now, move forward, they don't have a big that they can rely on like Dwight and JaVale McGee. And now AD has to play center and power forward, right? That means he's going to take away from his game offensively because he got to defend, right? Now, that's all they've been asking for the past year or two is, I need another big, and they haven't produced one. They just tried to trade for the kid from Charlotte, and the trade went through. Now they still got Dalton Connect. So AD was never been able to be that guy since the bubble because he didn't have another big, all right? Now, they got Luka instead of AD, which is their best defender. That's gonna hurt them even more defensively because Lakers' biggest problem is defensively.
Yeah, I think it hurt them in the playoffs though. Right now it's gonna look good. But when you get down the stretch, you go to playing them real teams, then you gonna see the real, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't fake it then.
Exactly.
Not against a team like the Celtics and all them teams like that. You can't fake it. You gotta have them players in position.
Listen, I don't think the Lakers are going to win the championship. I don't think they're going to make it to the finals, but it makes it interesting. And this whole thing about defense, I hear you, Mike, bro, but this spices it up. Because all it takes is for Luka to get hot and go on one of those runs again like he did last year. We talking about 35 here, 40 here, and then the guys around contribute. Oh, my goodness. I don't know, because I haven't been watching ball. Kayla hate when I say this, right? I'm going to start watching ball here in a couple of weeks. But, bro, if they start shooting, they knock down their shots, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's all you need, because now you got two dudes that can dribble, penetrate, kick out. Are you going to hit your shots? That is how LeBron wants to play. That's how he's won all of his championships. Bro, I'm excited to watch it. Bro, this makes me want to watch basketball.
This kills the Lakers until they get a big, bro. They're not going to get any transition points. They're not going to be able to defend the paint, right? They're not going to be able to get any rebounds at all, bro.
But when you say defend the paint, though, like, and I know you close to basketball, right? Your nephew playing in the NBA, you really know basketball. You watch, right? I came home one day, walked in the crib, bro had on 3 games. I'm like, it's January. Who's watching not only basketball, but 3 games? So I hear you there, but the paint. They not driving. They shooting. Ain't that the NBA now?
Gotta get rebounds.
Ain't that the NBA now?
No, that's Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, bro. That's not the whole NBA, bro. You still got Nikola Jokic out there, all right? You still got bigs out there that's very. You got Embiid. What do you mean that's it?
He said Embiid.
But I'm telling you, still got bigs that are super effective in the NBA.
Embiid hurt. He been hurt.
You still got bigs in the NBA that are super effective. It's not just an all 3-point. Look at the teams that go to the playoffs, deep in the playoffs. I bet them ain't 3-point shooting teams outside of Golden State Warriors.
Let me ask you this question. Does this make you want to watch the NBA more?
Absolutely it does. I like it from a business standpoint, for sure.
Mike.
I think they need a culture shift because they've been shooting too many threes. It ain't no defense in the NBA. It's too many touch fouls.
Let me ask you this.
This definitely gives it a different type of entertainment.
Let me ask you this, right? So obviously, and I think this is everyone's opinion, so the LA Lakers are obviously in this rebuilding phase right now. A good friend of mine, Chris Haynes, when this big trade even came about, he said that the Lakers are actually looking to look at other options past LeBron James. And that was broke literally like the day after this big trade happened. So my question that I pose to y'all, since eventually this will be Luka's team solely, will he ever be able to fully embrace that Showtime Lakers mentality? The way that he plays and everything, will he ever be able to embrace that?
Of course, I think he's been embracing it his whole career so far. I mean, that's what Luka's known for. We haven't seen anything outside of that from Luka. Well, he's electric, right? He plays slow, but I don't know why. It's just so electric. Step back slow, come off the pick and roll slow. That's what he's known. 270. They always keep talking about he's not conditioned, but the dude averaged 30-some points a game. And it's almost a triple-double. And it ain't looked the best. He barely can dunk. Right? Luka ain't going down the paint. And you know what I mean? It's just Showtime. It is.
And how does the Lakers, they find a way to get a premier guy?
It's the Lakers.
It's LA.
Always get someone.
It's the Lakers. You got the Cowboys.
You got to. That's too much tradition over there. It's too much. It's too many people paying them high-priced seats to not have no. You got to have a superstar over there.
To answer your question, though, Hollywood, I think that being on the team with Bron, we're saying this is a transitional phase for the Lakers for sure, but I think that them being together in this moment, he's going to change his game a little bit. LeBron is going to make him step up to the plate more than he's had to. I just think it's going to change his energy. I don't think he's going to be able to get back on defense and just not play. I don't think Bron is going to allow that on this team.
And also the other stuff, like taking care of himself. I think his game gets better by seeing
LeBron
what a
and
pro
his,
really looks like.
Yeah.
Right?
His routine, his commitment.
That's right.
So you saying he ain't never seen a real pro?
I can't say that. I can't say that, but it's different when it's coming from LeBron, right?
Yeah.
Like, think about that. Like, yeah, he's seen pros. I'm sure he's surrounded by pros, but coming from a guy that is in a conversation of being the best of all time, that hit a little different.
Whose work ethic is unheard of.
And you have to, you know that, man. Come on, bro. Like, that's like being in the locker room with Tom Brady.
I don't think Luka playing defense.
Seeing how he prepare every single day, that just makes you better.
It's not the sole answer, but he's saying he's going to be able to rise to the
Luka's
occasion.
already a superstar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
that might bump heads. You feel me? Like, hey, yo, this dude.
I disagree.
I disagree too. I don't think because he's already a superstar don't mean he can't learn from somebody, especially
I'm not saying he ain't gonna learn.
Anybody can learn from LeBron. The problem with Luka is I don't think him not playing defense is an effort thing. I think he's just not good at playing defense.
It's like his IQ.
Because you got to think, bro, guys like Jalen Brown, it's some real scorers in this NBA.
Are you saying IQ or physically cannot?
Physically cannot. He's already big and slow. We know this on offense.
I agree with that.
Right? So on defense, you got guys like Damian Lillard. Luka play point guard. He got to guard Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard. He's not guarding these guys. Tyrese Maxey. He's not finna guard these guys. I don't care how good he is on offense. He just can't.
So the coaching come into play.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
Coaching gotta come into play.
You gotta help Luka.
100%.
You feel me? Because now I gotta restructure my.
Come on, JJ Redick.
Now I gotta structure this shit around this slow ass point guard.
Exactly. You gotta help Luka. Like good analogy. You know, on defense, when you got a bad corner, you cover him up with a safety behind.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have to do that with
So
Luka.
there's no man to man going on.
No, not with Luka.
Okay, so when we know that y'all ain't playing no man to man, is it easier to beat y'all?
Exactly. That's
Okay,
what,
then.
and now we don't have AD to cover Luka. Right?
But this is not the NFL. I know we got Atlanta playing here. This is not the NFL where defense wins championships. I feel like if they can score and their shooters hit their shots, they'll be just fine. And it ain't like they play horrible defense, Mike. Where they at? Like, I don't know. Where's the stat sheet?
They just lost the best defender.
Yeah,
right?
so it's kind of
it was already mid to below average.
The best defender that's there. No, I ain't gonna do that to AD.
Don't do him like that.
I ain't gonna do AD like that. But he is down.
He's definitely down.
Opening night. Opening night.
He did an Aaron Rodgers.
You want me to do this?
Sure.
Think I can do it?
I think so.
All right. That's it for this week's episode of Revolt Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete. We'll see you next time.